Is Turkey quietly preparing for a future confrontation with Israel? Well, that is the question being raised by a new analysis, which claims that President Recep Tayyip Erdogan's government has been laying the groundwork for a possible conflict scenario. Take a look at this next report for more details.
A new analysis has sparked debate over the direction of Turkey's security strategy and its rapidly deteriorating relationship with Israel. The analysis by an exiled Turkish journalist, Abdullah Bozkurt, argues that a series of government decisions taken over the past few years suggest Ankara is quietly preparing for a potential major conflict. At the center of the claim is a presidential regulation introduced in May 2024. The measure significantly expands the government's authority to mobilize civilian resources, private industry, transport networks, and specialized personnel during national emergencies. The new rules could allow Turkey to shift rapidly into a crisis or wartime footing even without a formal declaration of war. The hints from Turkey's leadership are quite clear. Earlier this month, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdoğan said that Israel's strikes in Syria and Lebanon have reached a point where they also threaten Turkey. He added that Israeli aggression poses a threat to the whole world and must be stopped.
We will not turn a blind eye to any attack against our brothers. Now these people and their triggermen are going around making so-called threats targeting Turkey. There is no need for you to say this. We already know your intention, your purpose, and your target very well. We see very clearly what you are pursuing. We are fully aware of what the ultimate goal of the delusion of the Promised Land is. God willing, we will never allow this.
Hedefinizi zaten çok iyi biliyoruz.
The analysis further claims that Turkey's growing ties with Hamas, combined with its increasingly confrontational stance towards Israel, reflect a broader strategic shift. If a direct military confrontation were ever to take place, the report suggests Syria would be the most likely flashpoint, where Turkish and Israeli interests already intersect. Experts warn that the analysis, when viewed against the backdrop of rising tensions, the developments could signal a more troubling trend. The trend was on full display in Moscow last week. Turkish Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan accused Israel of destabilizing the region and said a global consensus was emerging against its policies.
What Israel is doing in Lebanon is an occupation. However, the ongoing negotiations between Iran and the United States seem to have overshadowed it. Israel is trying to use this opportunity to create a fait accompli. This must not be allowed. We will do everything in our power to prevent that.
As rhetoric hardens, regional rivalries deepen, and Ankara continues to expand its strategic options, questions about Turkey's long-term intentions are growing louder.